Hello everyone, and welcome to Toy Review, hosted by yours truly, Ranger Board's asshole himself, Red is Power. But you can call me Sonic Ranger if you like. So, with that introduction out of the way, let's get to today's review. Nicole, what are we reviewing today?
Today's review, Jazwares Sonic the Hedgehog, 20th Anniversary, 1991 Sonic and Moto Bug.
I have waited a long time to review this figure. At long last, ever since I saw the images from Toy Fair, I was so excited to get a hold of this figure. And at long last, I can now review what is called the 20th Anniversary toy line, produced by Jazwares, which they're doing an awesome job, might I add. Classic Sonic, or you can call him what the package actually says, 1991, the birth of Sonic the Hedgehog, pretty much. 1991, Sonic and Moto Bug. Also, just call him a badnik, because that's what it is. It's a badnik. It looks awesome. The packaging looks very creative. I really think that Jazwares went all out on this toy line. They're finally hitting stores, but thank God, at long last, it is not Toys R Us. It's GameStop. GameStop is where I got this figure, and for $10.86, that wasn't too bad. Especially since on eBay they're going like $20 to $30, and including shipping, which is probably $5.99 or something like that. You're getting gypped. You get it from GameStop, you get the official price of what I think this figure actually deserves, because it's 2 in 1. It's 2 in 1. It's a freaking 2-pack, which is way past cool. What can we see from this package? We can see the very nice glittering looking 20th anniversary logo, which is nice. I'm going to move this around a little bit so you don't see too much of a glare. I understand that the light's giving off too much light in the background and it's kind of ruining the figure's look at the moment. So, yeah, I'm just going to move it around just a little bit so you can see it. The original Sonic the Hedgehog logo from the very first 1991 video game from Sega Genesis. Oh, Sega, you are just so awesome. Just so awesome. Look at that logo. It's just so freaking cool. Now, today's modern Sonic the Hedgehog logo, you know, it's okay with the times, but this is very creative. I just love it. I just love it. I love the logo. It's just so freaking cool. Now, the image might be Sonic Generations, because I've seen it many times with modern Sonic. But the thing is, though, if you think about it, this is what modern Sonic, well, you know, classic Sonic would look like today, right here, in 3D style. One more time, to me, this is not Sonic Generations because for one, and one reason only, where's the Sonic Generations logo? You don't see it anywhere. It's not here. It's not on the back, it's not on the bottom, it's not down here, it's not up here, it's nowhere around here. All you see is the 20th anniversary line, which confirms that this is just an anniversary toy line. Look very carefully, the background is actually nonetheless just a cutout design of the Green Hill Zone from Sonic the Hedgehog. So, take a look at the back, and we're going to zoom in. Capable of traveling at the speed of sound, Sonic is known for his speed, confidence, attitude, and readiness for any and all types of adventure. A true hero, he calls upon all his skills to save the world from Dr. Eggman. No. We're not going there. This is classic Sonic, so we're going to do it the official way. I understand that Dr. Eggman was the name in Japan, which we took in right with Sonic Adventure and beyond. But no. Saying that again, a true hero, he calls upon all his skills to save the world from Dr. Robotnik. Or, you know, as Sonic called him in the Saturday AM series, Robotnik. Sonic has a big heart and is always ready to help those in need. Well, isn't he such a nice hedgehog? Now, here's where this definitely gets out of topic, but just listen to me for a second. A lot of people are wondering, if they can go this far, can Jazwares actually do a Saturday AM series? Well, as much as I want that to happen, I'm afraid that's never going to happen unless they actually get permission. Used with permission. See it right there. official. Use with permission. So that's pretty much enough about the packaging and all that kind of stuff. You want to see this figure in action. Well, okay, even though it ain't stop motion by what I mean by action, we're just going to take a look inside this package and check out the Hyper Blue Hedgehog himself, none other than the classic 1991 Sonic and Motorbug. Alright, giving the figure his dues at first. Nice sculpt. Really, truly is one of the best classic Sonic sculpts ever produced. Now that's saying a lot considering how the first 4 figure edition actually looked really awesome. But after saying that, I mean, this figure, I mean, he's got freaking articulation compared to that one, and it looks just like Sonic back in the good old days, back when the games were really amazing. They still are. They still are. I do like Sonic colors. The figure does have a bit of flaws, but we'll get to it when we get to it. But for now, let's just take a look at the sculpt. Definitely Sonic the Hedgehog as a classic figure. It's so a cool figure, and I can really look past the fact that he's not standing properly. One leg's up in the air just because it's all bent up after pulling it out of the package. I ain't blown dry it yet. I ain't done any of that kind of stuff. Didn't even give him thumbtacks. He's actually standing... Well, yeah, shoot me down there with the truth. He was actually standing very nice. Even though he's not officially standing straight, but you know, it's kind of there. Come on, Sonic, cut it out. You're embarrassing me. It's a nice sculpt. It really is. And the Badnik's got a nice sculpt as well. It's very cool. It's got its good things and it's got its bad things, and we're going to get to it when we get to it. But like I said, let's take a look at you know what? Why don't we go with the Badnik first? Why not? So okay, here's the Badnik, or you know, Motorbug. He's a Badnik. Design is very, very cool on this little guy. It's so amazing. I hope you're getting all this. It's so freaking cool. This Badnik is just so bad as a Nick. Just the way his eyelids are. They're halfway down. Yes, those are his eyelids. So it looks like he's tired, like he's sleepy. But out of the way now, let's just get to what he does. Nothing. He doesn't stand. He's got no kickstand or anything like that. He just keeps tumbling over because he's got no support. And his wheel does not roll. It's just one molded piece of plastic put together. That's it. It's just a solid figurine. It does absolutely nothing. So, yeah, I mean, it's okay. It's just a extra piece of plastic action figure for a 2-pack. Cheaping out, but still for the price, I mean, who can complain, really? I mean, it's more enemies! More enemies! Something Bandai needs to learn about. So, yeah, more power to those who like villains. So we're going to go ahead and get into the articulation. Articulation for this little guy is his head is on a peg joint, so you know, it usually does the left and right turn, that's it. Doesn't look up, doesn't look down or anything like that. The arms are on a ball joint, they go up and they will go around a full 360, but his big head's in the way. They go in and out. The wrists, they rotate. No elbow joints, we'll get to it in a moment. Waist does have articulation, but you know, it just ruins the figure. It looks weird now. Also, the legs, they go up, they go back, and just because of the way they're designed, you have to rotate the leg to get it to go in and out. Oh, and also the feet, they do swivel, but I'm having a hard time getting them to swivel at the moment, so I'm not going to do it. No knee articulation, but really, that was expected. That really was expected. I mean, he's got small legs. I mean, how else could they give him knee articulation? Now, elbow articulation is a different story. Let me go ahead and get to a flaw. Elbow articulation. It's required with this figure, because without it, the only pose you can get him in running is when he's doing his jump start, I guess you could say, where he's just beginning to run. But when he's actually running, his arms are not out like this, like he's flying. So it's a bit of a shame, but that's just one flaw that I can look past because it is actually a pretty cool figure, which can't stand at the moment. Anyway, flaw number 2. His paint design. It's spot on. It's nice. But there are some places where it's too dark compared to his arms. Let's go with, his skin tone. Pretty much peach. Very nice. It looks definitely better than the, basic Sonic modern figures of Jazwares where there looks like he's pels a ghost or something. So yeah, he's got a little sunlight to him. So yeah, he's been out in the sun for too long, but still, it's pretty cool. But this is where it really starts to fade away. All the goodness is when you get to his circle belly right here. Tickle, tickle, tickle. When you do that, well, not when you do that, but I mean, just look at it. I mean, it's darker compared to his arms and his mouth, or his whole entire cheek. And his ears, they are really orange. They're not peach, they're orange. They are as orange as Shadow the Hedgehog. I am that serious. Okay, before we go, let's take a look at some size comparisons. So as you can see, he's a pretty small hedgehog. Now with removing a few characters, you will notice that we are left with Sonic and Classic Sonic. And I'm going to go ahead and zoom in for you guys. Now there is a reason in particular why I have chosen these two out of the rest of the size comparisons. Because 1 is Sonic. And 2, I just want you to see exactly where Jazwares went wrong with the 3-inch line. What do I mean by wrong? Let me explain. Not much has changed, has it, in size? Well, that is where the problem lies. I mean, if you think about it, Classic Sonic's got a bigger head than Modern Sonic. Why? I don't know. Modern Sonic, today's Sonic, is supposed to have a bigger head than Classic Sonic. It just makes no sense. This figure does not fit in scale with the modern figures. Really doesn't work out. It just doesn't. I mean, it's not perfect. Skin tone is completely wrong. I mean, what are you saying? That in the future, Sonic, besides his blue fur becoming darker, his skin tone, he's as pale as a ghost? Is that what you're trying to say, Jazwares? And just the fact that Classic Sonic is almost the same scale as Modern Sonic, which leads me to believe that Jazwares was trying to make this figure fit in with the 3-inch scale just as a 3-inch figure. They did not do it in scale with the modern figures. So pretty much, I guess what I'm trying to say is the classic figures are going to be their very own series. They're not going to work with the modern toys, which is a bit of a shame, but you know what? It's Classic Sonic. I really can't complain. Finally, we come to this problem. Watch out for what figures you pick up, because you might find some cracks on their heads. I don't know what that is. Maybe that is a quality control. I believe it is quality control. Somebody is not paying attention on how to sculpt these figures properly, because, like I said, my Sonic figures got cracks in his head. No, I'm not complaining. I actually like this figure. Even though he's got its problems, it's still an awesome figure. I love this series so far. So amazing. Jazwares is really pulling out the best effort that they can. You just need to work on a few more things. Try to work a little bit more with the joints, because, like I said, it's just not perfect yet. But they're getting there. They're getting there, and they're listening to us. They are listening to their fans, their collectors, the people that buy their products. They are actually paying attention and answering back to each and every question we give them. And thank God at long last, they're finally listening to retail stores. I'm going to say that this figure is actually a 4 out of 5. I mean, it's not perfect. It's not a 5 out of 5, but you know what? It's pretty decent for an action figure that is a pretty small scale, which is smaller than what I believe will be the upcoming 3-inch scaled Mortal Kombat figures, which will probably be about the same size as Dr. Eggman, if I'm not mistaken. So that's it, guys. That's the end review for Sonic, Classic Sonic, and Moto Bug from the 3-inch 20th anniversary Jazwares toy line. If you enjoyed this review, and hopefully you did, I hope you will rate, comment, and subscribe to Red is Power videos on YouTube. And until the next toy review, guys, which will be way past cooler, this is Red is Power / Sonic Ranger signing out. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.